Good afternoon and welcome to the channel. Today is a gorgeous day in PA and I have good news. We are finally getting one of the Corvettes back at the house. It will be in the garage shortly. Which Corvette is it? Nobody knows. Leave your guesses down below. Will it be the 87 Corvette or the C7 Corvette? But because either way, I have to actually pick up one of my cars, I will be having my girlfriend drop me off in the Sonata. It's not a bad car. It's an 05. It's got like 100,000 miles on it, but it runs great. My favorite part would have to be the seats. Now, this is a special option. It's a Hyundai special operations option that only very few cars in the whole world have them. This is one of them. But enough about seats. Here we go. Here we are at Klick Lewis, about to pick up the yellow Corvette. Should be a good time. Oh yeah. Looks clean. For the first time in its life. Damn. They did a good job. Dude, this is the cleanest it's been in about 2 years. Oh yeah, the wheel. Oh yeah. Here's the old wheel. I'll do another giveaway of this like I did for the old shift knob. I'm sure somebody will want that. I've already gotten messages about it. And the new suede steering wheel to match this shifter. Holy shit. Oh, look at this, we got a free hat. It says, William Fitterer, Buick Chevrolet Pontiac Mark of Excellence, Klick Lewis Chevrolet Parts Consultant. Enjoy the hat. I will. Look at that, Z06 hat. You come here to Klick Lewis, you get your car serviced, it gets cleaned better than it's ever been cleaned before, and you get a free hat. You can't argue with that. All right, I paid my bill and we are good to go. It is great to be back in the yellow car. God damn, I miss that sound. I miss that sound so much. Holy shit. It feels so good to be back, and the steering wheel feels so good, and this feels so good, and everything feels so good. Sorry if it's getting a little weird for you, but I really do. Like, after not having it for a few days, you always start to take things for granted when you live with it every day. But when you have to live without and then you get to go back, you really appreciate it. I fucking love this car. After what seems like a lifetime, the Corvette is finally back at home. What is that music? Huh. Weird. Anyway, I have to give a huge thank you to the guys at Klick Lewis Chevrolet. Oh, look at how close that is. The guys at Klick Lewis Chevrolet in Palmyra, PA, right by Hershey, they did a fantastic job. Not only did they fix my car, but they installed the steering wheel and cleaned it up real nice. So I'm very happy with the service. Ben, my service guy, I guess you would say, and of course Phil, the Corvette tech who works on the Corvette. They both did a hell of a job, and I do appreciate it. If you need your Corvette serviced, I can say that they are the best. Phil has been doing this. He's been working on these cars for like 30 years. He's a great dude. We got the wheel next to the bald eagle plate. Speaking of the steering wheel, by the way, I'm pretty sure, I know I just mentioned how I would do a giveaway, but I'm pretty sure that somebody had wanted it and left a comment about it on a video like a long time ago, like a month and a half ago, and I said they could have it. So if you are that person, send me a message and don't try to fool me. I will remember. So if you're not that person, I had a conversation with them on Instagram already, so those messages will show up. So you can't be trying to pull a fast one here. So if you are that person, send me another message so it gets put back to the top of my messages on Instagram, and I'll get it shipped out to you. Right now, we're just waiting on Max T-Check Vids to get here, which, by the way, it's pronounced just Max Check, but I always say Max T-Check. We're waiting on Max T-Check to get here with the parts for the Z06 because, well, I can't really get into it right now because that's the subject of tomorrow's upload, so you will be learning more shortly, but basically, we're doing something very big and very different with the Z06 here coming up soon. I can give you another little piece of news here about my life, as if you care. But somebody left a comment about my house. They said, you know, Mike's the type of guy to be like, oh, bought a house, fixed it up, now it's time to sell it. But actually, that's kind of the idea. I bought this house. It was actually friends of my grandparents who died. And my grandparents are in their 90s, so they have a lot of friends that are going away, I guess is a nice way to say it. But basically, I got this house at a really good deal, and I just had to fix up a few things. You know, I'm a younger guy. I'm not so good with working on cars. I mean, I do a lot of truck stuff. But I'm actually pretty good with construction, like basic projects, not building a house, but you know, doing a little bit of plumbing and stuff like that. Like I can handle that. So I figured, you know, I can get this at a really good deal, do some basic upgrades and sell it. And even with the money I put into it, I can still, you know, easily make 20 to 30 grand. So I may be moving out of here soon. I mean, I don't have any like plans right away, but basically, yeah, this house is an investment more or less to make money, not just to live here forever. I do like it, but ultimately I'd like to build my own custom house with a lot of new features, like a 4-car garage. And I didn't mind the old construction when I first moved in, but as I've lived here, I've started to, I think I will appreciate a new, like a brand new home a little bit more. So that's kind of my housing plan here for the future. So if I am moving at some point in like 6 months, don't be shocked. Since we're just waiting, I'll give you a little update on the Corvette. Nothing much to share, although I do have good news. She is now registered and insured, so she is legal to drive. Maybe we can take her out in a video coming up. But about the only thing I have done so far is take off the inspection sticker, which it was last inspected in 2004. So that was really hard to get off. I fought with that for like 20 minutes, but regardless, we now have a clean windshield, and we'll start doing something to this car soon. I know some people want me to like turbo it, which would be cool, or convert it to rear drive, which believe me, that would be fucking awesome. But my goal for this is kind of to return it to factory spec. Like I want this car to look like it just rolled off the production line. Obviously we gotta raise it back up, put on the stock speed lines. I gotta get a set of those, do the front grille. I'll just leave the tail lights, I guess, or the headlights, the Euro spec headlights. I think in America these are like yellow or orange. So that I'll leave. And the exhaust I'm gonna leave. It's a, I think it's a MagnaFlow exhaust, or it might be a Borla. I'm not exactly sure. It doesn't say on there. It might underneath, but it is an aftermarket exhaust. I know that. And I just want to fix up these little scratches and dents that it has. But that's pretty much the goal for the Corvette. The only major modification I would love to do is right there, you guessed it, 5-speed fucking swap. My only thing is that if my ultimate goal is to make this like a factory restoration project, should I swap out a different tranny than it's supposed to have? You know, if I think the car is going to be a classic, which I do, if somebody goes to buy it and they look up the VIN number, because that tells you all that shit, they're gonna be like, hey, this car's supposed to have an auto, you swapped it, therefore I don't want it. But even me just explaining this in the video makes me realize how ridiculous that sounds, and I shouldn't even be worried about that far down the line, so I think we will do a swap. Oh my God, it's Max Check Vids. Dude, look at you. You're actually cleaned up for once, man.
No.
Cold air inductions.
You gotta be fresh.
Product placement.
No.
All right. So you got the Honda, not the BMW.
I took the beater cut out.
Oh my God. You got no mirror left, buddy.
Dude, I tore this thing off. Like, look at this.
Wow. That's
Dude,
nice.
I already pulled this out. Like, it was.
So it was worse?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, your nice wheel, dude. Holy fuck.
That's the daily beater right there.
I like it. Store doesn't work is what you're telling me?
Dude, it is creased.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think that's going to come out. Max, you're doing good, bud. I'm proud of you. A big thank you to Max. Definitely check out his Instagram. He cares more about Instagram than YouTube, but follow both of them.
I do. I'm actually starting to care more about YouTube, too.
Well, you're up to what, 13K Instagram followers?
13K pretty much. I'm at 12.9, I think, right now.
He's growing fast.
And I'm at like 6,700 on
People must, they must like your posts.
I think so.
You're growing faster than me. Like, I get 1,000 followers like a week. You got 3,000 in a week.
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah, yeah, so fuck you. That's right. With the wing on now, if you pop the trunk, it just goes right back down again. Of course, this time it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, I saw
But usually it does. Now I'm a liar. What are you doing? There we go, the fuel system. Fucking Andy. Andy has no air conditioning for his employees.
Like
We should
that.
file a suit. We should file a lawsuit against Andy.
We should.
Yeah.
We should go.
I mean, there's a number of things we could do. First of all, sexual harassment.
Oh my god.
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
You tried to grab me today.
Yeah, I'm
What?
sure he did.
Okay.
Harsh conditions. It's essentially a sweatshop for no pay.
It is. I'm not even getting paid.
Safety first, always. Yep. Seatbelts on. Yeah, you can do a burnout. That's about going to do it for this upload. We have one of the Corvettes back Still waiting on the other one, and I will fill you guys in on what's going on with this car tomorrow. But I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you are stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.